So in terms of defense spending, Japan has committed to reaching 2% of GDP in terms of
Yes.
uh, acquiring, securing a budget to build this defense capacity. Now, this could mean many, many things. It could mean enhancing their maritime domain awareness activities, their over-the-horizon radar activities, their satellite technologies, their cybersecurity activities, and skill sets. And these are actually outlined in the Ministry of Defense's white papers on what they would like to acquire through increases in Japan's defense budget. And the reason is simple, is that they want to have total domain awareness to deal with the increasing number of missile tests from North Korea so that they can monitor not only the quantity but also quality of missiles that are being launched into the Sea of Japan and over Japan, have a very good understanding of where North Korea is building and creating its nuclear weapons facilities so that they can prevent proliferation. China is another important domain that Japan is thinking about very deeply. China primarily concentrates most of its security assets, its offensive capabilities along the east coast of China, in particular across the Taiwan Strait. And Japan would like to get a very good understanding of how these assets are being deployed and how they could potentially be used in some kind of conflict with Japan over the Senkaku Islands, or God forbid, if there was a conflict with Taiwan, how would Japan be able to defend working with the United States bases on Okinawa and throughout the Japanese archipelago. So these are kind of the ways Japan is thinking about increasing its defense budget. Most recently, they're talking about the acquisition of preemptive strike capabilities. These are primarily targeted at Pyongyang, with the understanding that it's increasingly difficult to say with 100% certainty that Japan will be able to defend against a mass attack by North Korea. And the thinking here is that, well, preemptive strike capabilities may be a better deterrent against North Korean missile systems. These are not, I think, at this stage, being secured for a conflict with China. Other aspects of the defense acquisition that you may be interested in is looking at how the budget will be put together. And at this stage, we don't see a qualitative change in the procurement process of weapon systems for Japan yet. What we do see, though, is to reach that 2% is that the government is likely going to combine various budgets so it does reach 2%. So, for example, combining the Coast Guard budget, that would be able to increase the total amount of GDP or percentage of GDP that would be designated to the 2% increase. We also see housing, salaries, acquisitions of bullets also being placed in these budgets. So I think we still have to wait where the 2% will go, and will there be a qualitative change in the procurement process of Japan in terms of defense capabilities, and where those defense capabilities will be stationed. And in this case, I think that we're going to see more burden sharing between the United States and partners in Japan, where Japan provides the comprehensive domain awareness and provides this intelligence to its partners like the United States to be able to push back against aggressive behavior of states in the region.